Hi, this is Dee with Divine Needle, and this is a Age of Aquarius Spiritual Path Tarot reading. This is for July the 31st, 2020, also known as Day 42 of the Age of Aquarius. So I'll put the energy into the cards. TGIF, everyone. Man, where did this week go? Alright, so here we go. The message for the Earthbound Devas on their path, their missions, overall energy for tomorrow. TGIF, Day 42. What's our overall energy? Okay. Oh, we got 4. We got 2 knights, the 3 of scepters, and the ace of chalices. Okay. What is our highest priority tomorrow? Okay. Highest priority tomorrow. Focus, crazy camera. The Destroyer and the Joined One. And what do we need to be mindful of and prepare for? Cards are coming out pretty easy today. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to bang the camera. Tricky. What do we need to be mindful of and prepare for? Okay. Another knight. Got 3 knights on the ground. Okay, so busy, busy. Busy, busy you're gonna be. For sure. Alright. Why are you being so ornery? Okay. And the ebony shield at the bottom. Fascinating. Oh, holy sea right under that. Okay. Whew. So, we're going to take a look at this ebony shield first. Queen of Orbs, power and authority of Earth. The Queen of Orbs brings nourishment so that you have the vitality to accomplish your goals and the strength to overcome your challenges. She bears the apple of knowledge that will fortify you with all that you need to be your most resourceful. The ebony shield brings protection around your wealth, luck, gains, and earthly dominion, so that others cannot take what is yours. When the ebony shield appears to you, she is making her presence known, so that you might take prudent action to preserve your assets and capital. Save, invest, and be more mindful of your security. A female ancestor or one from your maternal lineage can appear to you through the ebony shield. That's the underlying energy. Overall energy. The politic, 3 of scepters. The politic is an omen validating glory achieved through diplomacy, tact, pragmatism, and prudence. The 3 of scepters portends expedient success. This is a spirit of ingenuity and wielding your personal brilliance, social intelligence, and psychic dexterity to successfully navigate complicated social or political situations. This is a spirit of established strength by your side. Here we also see powerful allies supporting you in your endeavor. Indeed, powerful allies, the Druids. 2 knights, the shining winds. Okay. The Knight of Swords. You are now being given divine instruction to alchemize the elemental nature of air to win a battle. The alchemical instructions the Spirit brings to you now is this: conform to a shape of reference that is around you, and be a flowing form of energy. While yielding yourself to the established forms and framework around you, accelerate your activities because the conditions are ripe for your advancement and you will make great progress soon. This is the Spirit active in this key illuminated consciousness, the confirmation of a fully formed idea bound for manifestation, so long as progressive action is taken. When the Knight of Swords appears in a reading, mind and body are acting in collaboration toward achieving your goal. This is the card that prophesies imminent victory, so long as you continue your proactive progress along the path you've chosen. The Shining Winds is the card that confirms full realization and understanding of a dilemma and figuring out how to troubleshoot or solve that dilemma. Now, what is left to do is to act upon the solution. This card also marks the need to change your personality so you can advance further on your path, so that mind and body can be aligned. Shift your mindset and you will accomplish more. The Shining Dew. Waters and waves. That is the Knight of Cups. You are now being given, or Knight of Chalices. You are now being given divine instruction to alchemize the elemental nature of water to enhance social charisma. Transmuted water helps you decelerate, slow down your frantic movements, find your calming center, and reflect. Fluidity is the quality of being like water, as in the Taoist philosophy of Wu Wei, and the Shining Dew is here to guide you toward free flow so you might roll with the waves and let the natural movements of karma take you where you need to go. The Knight of Chalices is your guide as you navigate the waters of destiny. Slowing down and achieving an inner calm will lead you to wielding incredible soft power over others, which in turn endows you with the influence you've sought to have. When this card appears in a divinatory reading, Spirit is telling you to sublimate what is deep within your psyche into the material world as creative or artistic product. Allow your soul to be visible. Ten of Chalices, the joyous one. The joyous one is happiness we have earned. This is the prognostication. Just my words. That's so funny. Of spiritual fulfillment. Creativity becomes productivity, and productivity leads on a directed path toward contentment. The glyph etched on the large chalice in the foreground is the emblem of the Holy Womb, the Hagia Sophia, or Holy Wisdom. The 10 chalices appearing before you signifies the appearance of God the Mother. The rainbow across the heavens is an omen, perpetual success. The joyous one is an omen of fertility, and that which was in the figurative womb shall mature and ripen into great spiritual and emotional reward for you. When the Spirit appears before you, it reflects back for you to see how along your path you have developed your wisdom, your intelligence, and your agape love. The 10 chalices is an affirmation that your learned skills, intellect, and acumen have matured. The joyous one is the personification of wisdom attained. When this card appears for you, it is an affirmation from the Holy Spirit of your spiritual maturation. The card can also appear to remind you that you are complete, that your life and world is perfected and harmonious as it is right now, that it is not necessary for you to pine for more. Bask in the blessings you've been given. And the Holy Grail again, holy water. Ace of Chalices, the purifying. You are being cleansed. You will find the inner peace you seek. Water is alchemizing in your world, materializing as concord and fruitful development in home and family, the domestic sphere, or promising prospects in love and relationships. Your soul is being purified by what is to come. Unions are forged. What fills you will wash away past hurt. There is renewal. So that's big overall energy for tomorrow. A purifying. Being literally, quite literally, the joyous one. Living in gratitude. Using the force of the shining dew and the shining winds to propel yourself forward. Using charisma. And working with others. I usually see the Mason, the three of orbs, in that fashion as well. This is more in the passionate side of things. So, could be a really passionate day with a significant other, possibly. Because your highest priority, the joined one, two of chalices. Because remember, how your internal alchemy is going and your relationship alchemy is going will reflect on your work. So keep that in mind. So you need to live in your inner child. Anyway, the joined one, two of chalices. Lots of chalices going on here. In external alchemy, the joined one guides us to choose our allies. Perhaps the druids? It designates an outer accord, but also an inner accord. In internal alchemy, this spirit guides us to unite our anima with our animus. This is the spirit of two becoming one, and an omen of perfected love, love in all its divine forms. Abyssius, abyssium, omvicat. Sea calls to sea, or the depths of me calls out to the depths of you. Do not neglect the relationships you cherish. The Destroyer, Ten of Swords, Dance of Kali. Okay. The Destroyer is ruin personified. Here you are watching the Dance of Kali, a wave of catharsis crashing onto the shores of your psyche. The Destroyer's downfall is a consequence of our acts. There has been a fall from grace. The Destroyer appearing before you can be an omen from a death spirit or a triple goddess motif portending doom, destruction, or plunder. If you have erred and let pride or glory corrupt you, then the Destroyer is here to cut down that pride and glory so that you might find your way back onto the rectified path of wisdom. If you have been unduly betrayed or hurt by another, then the Destroyer is here to pull the swords out of your back and will ravage vengeance on your behalf. What goes around will come around. The Destroyer is here to warn you of deception afoot, treachery, perhaps even treason that threatens your well-being. Be cautious of your environment and who you're trusting. Wise advice. For some of you, it could be a significant other that you have to be careful about trusting. For others, it's people outside of you and your significant other. But your focus needs to be your significant other, because evidently there's treachery afoot. The shining quarry, wild and fertile land. So more night, another night. We got 3 out of the 4 on the table, which is pretty amazing. I don't think I've ever seen that many out before. Could be wrong, but not that I recall, not in these Age of Aquarius readings. You are now being given divine instruction to alchemize the elemental nature of Earth, and this is what to be mindful of and prepare for. To increase your material resources, assets, and to cultivate fruitful abundance. The alchemical instructions the Spirit brings you is this. Crystallize your work ethic into something finely solid and tangible. Create definitions, then slow down, decelerate, that you have a chance to reflect and meditate. You do not need to be on the path of rapid increase, not yet. Now is the time to cultivate your resources organically. Taking it slow, without giving in to the temptation of urgency. Be methodical. The shining quarry marks the encounter with one's own earth nature and making sense of our material attachments. There will be realized outcome in your personal economics, finances, property matters, business, income, or earnings. The shining quarry is here as a guardian spirit to help you navigate the work cut out for you, having to build a stronger earthly foundation so that you can increase your access to sources and thus bring about the success you've been seeking. Et omnia quacumque facit prospor ubuntur, and in all things he does, he shall prosper. Persist forth, and your efforts shall be successful. The shining quarry is with you to make certain of that. So this reading was definitely about love and finances. Finances coming up mostly in part of that day, tomorrow, or possibly over the weekend. Mindful of and prepare for. Underlying. Queen of Shields. Someone protecting, helping you protect your assets. So, everything looks good. Just be mindful that there could be someone lurking about that's interfering with your partner, and this could be business or relationship, and be mindful of that. It's telling you to keep an eye out. Anyway, infinite love beyond reason to you guys, and until Saturday's reading, have a very fantastic TGIF Day 42.